we have any mind mysteries to solve today?
Listen. Never responds.
Well, I know the answer is yes, we do have a group chat. Okay. I don't really
Listen to a
know
little
if it's
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
because
It's
I
usually
would
what
say
I
it
do.
usually goes something like this. Brooke normally starts it off real hot. What's up, my funky bunch of Sigmas? Yeah. Just a ram. Short for reminder. We totes got a sick photo shoot for corporate this Thursday, so don't wear any skibbity logos. Okay. Really close. And then Jose responds in all caps. Thanks for the reminder, Brooke. Yeah, because I always need them.
And then adds a gif as well.
And then Alexis adds a puke emoji. And yep, I usually don't ever read them because I blocked the group chat years
Oh,
ago.
and then guess what? You show up looking like, well, yeah, like you do right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's right, exactly what you wanted. So that's basically it. And if what's going on inside our brains is anything close to what's going on in our group texts, the next segment is going to be hilarious. Clock it. What's on your mind?
Who's
Coming
got the
up
drip?
at 8:10. The new Zoe 1039.
Yeah, I like listening to the radio in the morning, but then they demonetize my YouTube, so we'll have to figure out something else to do. So it's official. I have to start spending half of my day at a different building. So now I have an office here and an office there. Totally pointless. But, whatever. I'll be a little closer to the bus stop, which is kind of cool. Um... Other than that, nothing's really gonna change. Still come in here, do my morning routine, make coffee. And then we'll do some painting, our normal stuff. Maybe, did I say make some toast? Yeah, we're gonna make some toast. We got this guy I want to finish today. Yeah, it's a little quiet in the morning. That's why I usually don't start going live until like afternoon. Good morning. How are we doing today? Thanks for joining the channel. I usually don't stream until about lunchtime, but I got on early to tell everybody that I might have to start just streaming in the morning because my supervisor called me. I'm doing great, but I did just get this terrible news. It's not terrible news, but it's annoying. I have to spend half of my day at a different building for absolutely no reason. Even my supervisor called me up and he's like, yeah, you know, you gotta come over. Why don't you come over around 9 o'clock and I'll show you what you gotta do. It's nothing much, blah, 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 blah. He's like, it's up to us. So I was like, all right, well, why don't I spend the first half of my day here like I normally do, because I have, you know, my daily chores that I have to do at this building, basically. And I can do all that before lunchtime. Take my lunch, then from 1 to 4, spend the last half of the day at the other building. It's closer to the bus stop, so that's a plus. Um, and also, I'll have my own little office there too, so it's not like, you know, I'm gonna be being bothered. And there's like 2 or 3 other guys there to handle everything, so it's not like I don't think there's gonna be more work for me to do. So there's really nothing to complain about other than the fact that I like my little area here. I don't want to have to spend the other half of the day somewhere else. What do you do for work? I'm a maintenance man for buildings that, you know, knock on metal. Never need any damn maintenance. But I don't think they can replace my job with a robot. Not yet. In like a year or so, when robots are a little better at navigating stairs. Literally, my job consists of, in like the rarest of situations, pushing a button on a boiler to reset it. That might happen once a week, maybe. The rest of the time, all I have to do is patrol the building, 4 floors, with an elevator. So I take the elevator up to 4, elevator down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. I gotta leave a couple paper towel rolls out for the employees on the first floor every day, and then you know, and whatever recycling is piled up on 2 or 3, I'll pick up, because I only have cans on 4 and 1. But enough about what you guys do for a living. What are you guys doing online so early? You guys looking for conversation, or you just want to hear me talk? Preferably conversation, but if you don't feel like texting comments, that's fine. I can just talk forever. So, normally here on my channel, I do a lot of painting, a little bit of singing, karaoke style or whatever. All fun, good fun entertainment. Oh, scratch in the back of my throat. Come on, people. When you guys gotta have something good to say? I bet my #1 fan, Gavin's, probably in school right now. Hopefully he's feeling better. Hope you're feeling better today, Gavin. Stop missing school. I gotta yell at my own damn kid enough. I don't need to yell at you too. Go to school. Varen Letify. Latifi or Letify? I like Letify, if I had to guess, but it's probably Latifi. A little French. Hey, but I have to go. Sorry, I went too quick. Um, 6-7. Welcome. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have any ideas of what you want to talk about. It's a very open channel. Nothing's really set in stone here. I'll be a lot happier when I can wake up and go outside to the bus stop and it's not 30 degrees out. And then by the time I get out and I'm going to the bus, it's 70. It's pretty annoying. Five Nights at Freddy? Of course I know FNAF. What kind of question is that? Five Nights at Freddy. Yeah, it's really just like a ripoff of Chuck E. Cheese, which is the animatronics play place that was pretty big as I was growing up as a kid. I don't know the backstory of Five Nights at Freddy. I'm not a fan of them like that. I really thought it was just like a cheap knockoff of, like I said, Chuck E. Cheese, and it's really not scary at all. How long has Five Nights at Freddy's been around? Because Chuck E. Cheese has been around since like the 80s. And I just found out about Five Nights at Freddy's like a few years ago. So I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's has been around that long, bud. Might want to fact check yourself on that. Chuck E. Cheese is a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I knew about Chuck E. Cheese a long time before I knew about FNAF. I think we gotta make some more coffee. Oh, that is so weird. I got a vibration feeling in my leg, like my phone is ringing. But my phone's right in front of me. I'm talking to you on it. That's so weird. I really just thought my phone was vibrating in my pocket. What the fuck is that? You guys ever get that? You ever feel like your phone's vibrating or ringing and it's not even in your pocket? You're looking at it. Weird, that's crazy. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was ending, and all day on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while. Chuck E. Cheese has been a way shorter. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese has been around since like 1980, bro. I'm 38. I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese's when I was like 5. So, do the math. Chuck E. Cheese has been around a lot longer than 2000. I mean, honestly, I think you should just be getting ready for school. Because with a name like 6'7", you're probably like 9. I'm guessing. Maybe 10. Maybe. So, anyway, in the 9th. You're in the 9th grade, so you're 16? That's cool. What up, Nick? You guys all getting ready for school? Or are you skipping? What's going on? Do I need to call your truant officer? Let him know to if they're missing kids, to just check out my channel, because, you know, apparently that's, yeah, the bus comes soon. Damn, that sucks. Well, have a great day at school, guys. Keep your head up. School, I'm sure you've heard your parents say it, but school is pretty important. And you'll never realize it until you're older. Sometimes it's not about what you learn at school, but it's what you learn by going to school and what you get. I did awesome in school. I was actually very good. See, we had homework. We got homework, and the reason I ever got any bad grades was because I never did my homework. But I would pass my tests with hundreds. So as long as you can prove that you know the knowledge on your tests, they don't really care what you do. You know what I mean? As long as you pass your tests, that makes the teacher look good, because it makes it look like they're teaching you what they're supposed to, and then you're passing the tests that they're giving you, so that makes them look good, and they'll leave you alone. But if you're failing and you're being a wise ass in school, it's just going to be a snowball effect, and things are going to get worse and worse and worse for you. So take school very important, very importantly, and treat it like a job, because when you get out of school, if you don't have that mindset of I need to get up and I need to go to work every day, you're going to lose your job, because you're going to not go one day, and then you're going to say, oh, I got away with it that day, so then you're not going to go another day. And before you know it, you're getting fired for missing too many days of work, because employers don't care about whatever you got going on. The only thing an employer cares about is if you go and show up on time like you're supposed to, and if you stay all day like you're supposed to. And, unlike school, you get punished by not going and staying. You get docked on pay. You don't get your whole paycheck. They'll take your, personal time away, because you get so many hours of personal time. And, you can save that for when you need it. Or you can, stay home because you wanted to sleep in for 10 extra minutes. Like, get the fuck up, go to school every day. The more you go to school regularly and you don't miss days, the more you get used to it, and then the days start flying by and going by faster and faster. And before you know it, for me, it's like every day's a payday. Even though I only get paid once a week, my days fly by so fast. It's like every other day is a payday. That's how life feels like sometimes. It's like you get one day that's not a payday, and then you get one day that's a payday. That's it. It's either a payday or not a payday. And it makes your weeks go by like days. And next thing you know, you're 38 years old, eating toast every day, drinking coffee, talking to absolutely nobody that you know on some YouTube channel. So, I guess we will eat our toast. And we'll talk about some politics or something. So, let's see, who agrees with what our government is doing? I'm really happy with what Mr. Kennedy is doing. taking all the bad stuff out of our food. That's like, that makes him my hero, you know, because he's for the people. He wants everybody to be healthier, eat healthier. Mm. Well, I hope you guys have a good day in school. Toast is a little too burnt today. I like it burnt, but not really too burnt. What's your favorite subjects? Well, guys, I'm gonna listen to music and smash my fucking Space Marines to hell. Wow. Fuck. Hey. Really? Talk to you guys later.